Hey guys, this is Joe. Nick and Tommy, we have your admin credentials coming your way. It's just your email, and the system will send you an invite. You create your password, and we're cool. Just be very careful because you guys are getting full admin. Okay. Um, so for Donovan, we created something called a dispo and position that gives him admin rights, but really it's to load these properties, right? So you go to the website this morning, and the word properties is up in the menu, right? Which is cool. The word our properties is here, and then there's also a brevity of them. There's 3 of them here, so you can kind of see how cool they look, right? These are your real properties. Just a single picture. So Donovan, you'll have to go in and load the rest of them on all of these, right? So if I click on one of them and I'm not even logged in, you can see it says sign up, sign in, right? It tells me I should probably sign up. There's benefits, right? But I can still see enough. And if I want to go make an offer, I can make an offer. If ARV was typed in because you showed one, it'd be there, market rent, same way. So you can fill this up as much as you want to or as least. Just like, there's a property lot size, you can do that if it's like a smaller house, but the lot's big and it's still a good deal, right? So there's things you could fill out. When someone fills this out, there is a property ID that gets issued to every listing you do. And it's just automatic. Whatever that listing number, it gets delivered to you in the lead form, okay? They don't see it. It just, that's the offer being made on that property. You can go find it in the backdash and go search by that property ID, and you'll see which one they're making an offer on. Hopefully you'll have so many of these that you need that kind of ability to track it. But there you go. That's how you would do that, okay? And then it offers up, since this was a 99,000, very cool. It offered 60, 110, 229, right? Very nice. Now this was from the homepage, or you can go here to the homepage, either one. So that was from the middle section, me clicking on one of them, right? I can go to all properties here, or I can go to all properties there. And that's just the landing page for the whole deck. And we've only done 6, pulled the single shot, and you can kind of see it's kind of cool, right? Got your wording and everything. I click on it, it opens it up. I can filter by county too, by the way. And I have more filters coming. They're just coders are building those. And so we'll get those in a couple days. But this works. Like Dallas, there's 2. Tarrant County, you got 1 right out of that batch that we loaded. Grayson, there's 1, right? You just hit refresh or backspace and to redo that. So we'll have and then there's an advanced search. If they want to like drill down on something, probably not necessary because this thing's pretty solid on its own. But let's go back to the home page. Okay, so remember, properties are here and they're down here. There's just 3 here showing, but on the deck there's only 6. So there's work to be done. And I'll demonstrate to you, Donovan and guys, how that goes. This still goes to the property list. We want to keep that live because that's your hottest list, right? So we'll change that button to the proper page, and this goes away, this part, when you tell me green light, you got everything you want in there, right? So, and only stuff that you've completed will work. If the picture's the wrong size, if any data is wrong and it doesn't get saved to draft, it's probably not going to hold it because it's clearing the cache out every 10 minutes. So just make sure that when you go to load one, you're ready to put it all in. No half-ass in it or part-time in it. If you're going to put one in, put it all in. That way it'll show up. Otherwise, the drafts, it's not really holding those for very long because the cache clears out. Okay, so if I'm going to sign up or log in this case, I'm going to log in as capital D Dispo and look at the manager. It's capital D and the capital M, so Dispo MGR, hashtag 2023. So I'm logging in. This is Donovan's login, actually. So let's just use, all of us, let's just use that for the property deal, okay? Great looking picture of you, Donovan. Then I'm going to go, so if I hit that property list, I'll see that deck of 6 that's already in there that we did for you. But we did that as also a demonstration as where does this stuff go, okay? Info. So I'm going to do one for you real fast, okay? I can show you how we do that. This title, make it something catchy, right? So like, let's do this one, Georgia Avenue. It's kind of a blue, right? Blue gray house. Very nice. So look, I'm going to copy this information right here. Show you how quick I cheated. You probably have a better way to get the info, but I just did it off your list. I'm going to say blue by you. Right. And then I'm going to add the picture. I do have a picture that I peeled off and just threw it to my desktop. And it just loaded that picture, right? So you see it'll show itself here in a second. So that's how you just load the pictures. Bam, there it is. Okay. Property price. So since I got all the details here, right, and you do offer an owner finance on it, this one is looks like it's 45,000, right? Rehab 179 owner finance, 18,000 down. So is this one strictly an owner finance? Looks like it is, right? Okay. So then you go in here, and so the price is 179. So you just do numbers, okay? No commas. There's only one place you do commas, and that's on the ARV. And that's just because of the way people would type that in. The dollar signs and commas was automatic on everything except the ARV box. But here you go. You don't always offer the ARV. Most of the time you do. But label after that. So this is going to be, owner finance, or you could type it out, whatever you want to do. Okay. And then before the label, so you can put words before the number or words after it, right? We want that to show up. Category is a single family. It's not listed. So the address, this is really cool. This is tied to Google. So I'm going to just go copy that Georgia address, and I'm going to populate it in there, and it finds it on the Google Maps. And some of the rule stuff it doesn't. So these boxes below are going to be very important. So see, it's already pinged it on the map. Okay. But here's what's important. I'm going to take this data and fill out these boxes. These boxes are pertinent to searchability. This box is only for the Google Maps, okay? So you kind of need to do both. And this is a Dallas County deal, so I'm going to type in Dallas County already exists because I've done it before. The city is Dallas. Okay. Oop. And neighborhood I'm not worried about unless you do know it, right? Then the zip code 75216, 75216. Well, I thought I had it together this morning, but I don't. 75216, and then country might seem like a pain in the ass, but it's kind of important. We'd want to default it to the United States. I'm working on that. But then you got down here, square footage, lot size. So let's say it's a small house, but the price is pretty decent, but it's because of the size of the lot. You can throw that in there, 24,000, whatever. So whatever it is, okay? So in this case, this is a 3-1, 1104, 1951. So I'm going to go down here, right? I'm going to do 1104. Year built 1951. Okay. And no lot size. So this one is going to be like, it's a 3-1. Okay. So I just always do 3. Like if you know the total room count, you can do that here, but this is the bedrooms. I just make a match, but you can make this 5 and 1, 6 and 1, whatever the rooms are. This is a 1 bath, right? And I didn't see garage. That could be garage or carport. So it's just a 3-1. Cool. So then down here, we have all that. Garage spaces, there's none. Year built. ARV, there wasn't one. This would be the only place. See, it says text. This would be the only place you'd put a comma. All other numbers is just a raw number. They'll get affixed with a dollar sign or square footage thing. Whatever makes sense, it automatically does it. Just except for here. HOA, not available or yes. And then, is there market rents, that kind of thing. Owner notes right here, that's not visible on the front end, okay? Those are notes you guys can make on the backside. Status, it's active, pending, sold. And then, these are some features you can click if you like. So pretty much I've got everything loaded, and then everything's in the description as far as the owner finance. And that'll be right up top at the front. That's where you want to put everything, okay? So please wait while there we go. Blue by you. So let's go back here. Let's go to properties. Okay. I'm going to jump out, and I'm still logged in as Dispo Manager, and there it is. See, it's active, Blue Bayou, okay, owner finance. So I click that bad boy, and because I am logged in, I get to see the full breakdown. See that? And, you know, I can do Google Maps, right? I can just click the button if I'm logged in. There's that property ID I was telling you about that'll come across on the lead. So they can go ahead and make an offer right now, right? So the offer would be, you know, want to buy it, but, you know, let's say owner finance, they offer you, you know, 150 or something for it. And that just generates the lead and you're good to go. And you can see this says owner finance, but it's kind of nice because it gives you everything. And then of course, all the pictures. So you'd have the lead picture and then you'd have all the pictures here of whatever, how many you have. Okay. So that's how that works. This little doodad right here, contact us, that goes to the CRM internal. The lead is going to go to Salesforce, which we need to go and set up. But I wanted you to see how you add a property. Okay. So it was that easy for me, and I don't really have everything on my deal. I kind of stole everything off your email. So it works pretty cool, right? Everything's still the same. I don't have a new graphic for this. There's the one coming up in April. I mean, it's like here in just a few days. You're still showing the old graphic that has the March date on it. So the 16th is 4 days away. So let me know because I haven't put that in there yet. And then you still have your scaling email. Okay. So it's all set, ready to go. Couple of features we'll probably do. Go mess around with it. See what you think. So you go to reif.com and then you go to log in and then you use the capital D Dispo, capital D Dispo, capital M MGR, hashtag 2023. And you're in. You just go and click add property, right? So if I want to go here to my account, you just go add property. The property list is just all the properties that's already in there. I would use one login for now so that you don't have... See, as you log in as an admin, there's power in the admin, but if I go add a property as an admin, like under mine, he's not going to be able to see it because it's on my dashboard, right? My rights are more than his. And, you know, so you just have to pay attention about that rule stuff when you start doing admin stuff. You know, the inbox here, that just tells you how many, you know, how many things you got going. And then you have, you know, save searches, favorites. This is you doing that. So they also have the same thing. The users, they will have a favorites, the little heart. You'll be able to see that on your user dashboard. Now, where user dashboards are and all that, it is in the admin panel back here. And this could be pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, okay? And I just mean that it could really disrupt service or the ability of the site to work if we're not sure, right? So you would actually just go down here to users, and when you go there, you can see that there's me. Nate is done a couple of these. He's done a subscriber editor, and then he's also admin in a couple of ways. But then WordPress Engine is our new hosting platform, and they also have an admin. But when you go in here, you would just have all the users in here, and then you would sort it to subscribers, and then you can target anybody for anything. Go see their favorites, what all they're doing. So it's a very intuitive tool. If you had to go to properties in a hard way, properties is here. And this is where you can physically edit that. But if you're logged in as you and not the Dispo Manager, the changes only stay with the login you last did, because the admin supersedes a Dispo Manager. So please be careful of that. I would just use Dispo Manager for everybody that wants to add a property, change a property, update it. Now, let's go back to the front, okay, one more time. Just so this video is not so long, so I go to my account because I'm still logged in as him. When I do go to my property list, let's say I do need to make a change, right? So if I want to go edit that, I can edit, delete it, duplicate it, view stats, right? How many people seen it, etc. So I'm going to go edit the property. And if I want to go edit it, this is where I can go make physical changes, okay? And then, of course, you can change the status right here from active to pending. And then you can put a note on it, you know, deal working, right? Or you can just mark it sold. And then when you mark it sold, it'll stay there until you delete it. because I like the pending and the sold and the available, because it just shows activity and robustness in inventory. Just a small tip there. And then there's some osmosis in this, some nuance of, how to finagle this in a way that purports better presentation and activity on the people looking, right? But you'll grow as you know, and then know as you grow, right? Okay, thanks guys, appreciate it. I will send out the invites to the other credentials. A couple things we're still working on the backside, but it's live now and functioning. And there's at least 6 properties with at least one picture that people could go make an offer on right now if they needed to. So a lot of work to do, Donovan, to get these loaded and get these pictures in there. Okay. All right. Thanks so much.